Hi, we're here to present the Inspire Fusion demo. Today we're going to be Gretchen Adams, VP of HR. So I log into my computer in the morning and I am presented with this dashboard. This is the dashboard that I've decided I'm going to start with. I notice from my bell notifications that 4 things have happened in the solution since the last time I logged on. And as you can see here, some pending notifications. I need to take a business ethics course. And Claudia, as requested, has sent me a approval for 50,000 on a conference. It was something that her and I were discussing last week. So I can approve or reject that straight from there, and it will send it through the panel workflows that I've set up at the beginning. I also noticed that we've had 5 new employee news notifications. So what I want to do is click on there and see what's actually happening in the business. I notice we have an annual review deadline approaching. It's something that completely slipped my mind. So this is a news that's useful for me. I know the CFO is going to be grilling me on analytics of what's been happening in previous years, as well as what's happening in the business right now. So what I want to do is have a bit of a deep dive into the business and go into the analytics. Well, as you can see from here, these are reports that I do every year. So I have them on a real-time basis, feeding me real-time information. We've got performance and potential. This is what our business looked like from a people point of view a year ago, and this is what it's currently looking like. I can also look at the reason people are leaving our business and where we're having the most attrition, and we can drill that down state by state, as you can see, and the reasons on the right-hand side why people are leaving. I can also look at different compensation that we're paying people. So as we noticed, the US East had a lot of attrition. Maybe that might be down to the compensation that they're getting paid. I can also look at our workforce demographics. In my opinion, this is really important. As a recruiter, I used to have to backfill a lot of roles, but here we can actually start looking at our aging workforce. How are we going to replace those people, that experience that they've had in the role? And we can start looking at setting up training for people coming through the organization and maybe start promoting people before they actually leave the business. We can also look at departments, size and depth, so whether that's headcount or where they fit within the org structure. And then what's going to really be important to my CFO is how's the business performing from a revenue perspective. This works on the traffic light system. So as you can see here in green, North America is doing pretty well, but Europe's doing badly. And we can also see which of our Salute products are actually hemorrhaging money. I also noticed the best use of corporate credit card and what they've actually turned around to us and said that we need to set up a direct deposit account. So this isn't something that I do on a regular basis. So I want to talk to my HR help desk and understand if they've got any quick responses. I can go in here and create a service request, which is very quick and simple. But also I noticed that I've already actually done this in the past. Okay, it was 6 months ago now. But what I'm going to do is go and see what the response was back then. I click in to the service request. I make sure that the information is the same as what I'm looking for. And then I can go into this social piece and see if anyone actually responded. What's really useful is Cindy, when I originally requested it, has given me a frequently asked questions page, so I can go in here and hopefully this will have the information I need to update my direct deposit. While I was doing my 10,000 steps around the building today, I noticed one of the electrical boxes seemed to be hanging off the wall outside the building. So what I want to do is actually register that on the safety incident report. But instead of actually duplicating, I want to find out if it's something that's been reported from my team before. So I look at my team and I notice that Jen has recently updated an incident. So I'm going to drill down into this and find out what those were. As we can see, a chemical spill and some hazardous spills, but nothing relating to this electrical box that I found a concern. I go into my quick actions tablet and I notice report an incident. This gives me a really clean overview of some of the things that I can report. And in my opinion, this is property damage. I click on property damage, I click next, and now I can start creating a report for the people that need to know about this. As you can see here, we can do on-site location, and wherever I'm based, because I move around a lot, I can do that for each office. I summarize the electrical box damage and that it's coming away from the wall. And then if I took any photos, and I can actually update them, or if I took any immediate action to warn anyone. It's really simple. I press submit, and this will now follow a workflow process in the back end and actually notify OH&S or maintenance teams, whatever we've set up. And that will appear in their notifications.